Hello and welcome to this B2 Post-Intermediate Lesson 9 with me, Kate. Today's English lesson is all about comparatives and superlatives, which is essential grammar for comparing things and also describing extremes. So let's have a look at the most basic form. We have fast, faster, which is the comparative, the fastest, which is the superlative. So in the comparative form we add ER, in the superlative we add the and EST. But we also have big, bigger, the biggest, happy, happier, the happiest, nice, nicer, the nicest, popular, more popular, the most popular, good, better, the best. So let's unpick that. Okay, so we've already established that in the basic form we add ER and then the EST. If the adjective has one syllable, like big, we double the consonant and then add ER or EST. Big, bigger, the biggest. If our adjective ends in a Y, we change the Y to I and then add ER, EST. So happy, happier, the happiest. If our adjective ends in an E, we just add an R and an ST. There's no need for an additional E. Nice, nicer, the nicest. If our adjective has more than two syllables, like popular, we add more before the adjective, more popular, or in the superlative form, the most before the adjective, the most popular. And of course, we do have irregular adjectives. For example, good, better, the best. These just need to be learnt. Some other common irregular adjectives are good, better, the best, bad, worse, the worst, little, less, the least, much, more, the most, and far, which can be further or farther, the furthest, the farthest. Okay, let's have a little think about comparative forms. So we often use adverbs like much, a little bit, or slightly with comparatives to show different levels of difference. For example, let's look at these pictures. We have A with mountains Y and X, and we have picture B with mountains Y and X. Which picture am I talking about? X is much higher than Y. Well, that's going to be picture B. Although in picture A, X is higher than Y, it isn't much higher. X is much higher than Y in picture B. What about this sentence? X is a bit higher than Y, or even X is a little bit higher than Y. That's going to be picture A. What about sentence 3? X is a lot higher than Y. Again, picture B. X is slightly higher than Y. And picture A. So yes, we use adverbs like much, a bit or a little bit, a lot, and slightly to show different levels of difference with comparatives. Let's think about superlative phrases. So to begin, I've got 5 phrases here. Can you complete the missing words in the superlative phrases? If you need to, pause the video and restart when you're ready. So number 1, it's the tallest city in the world. It's the tallest city in the world. Number 2, it's the second or third biggest city in the USA. It's the second or third biggest city in the USA. Number 3. It's one of the biggest countries in South America. It's one of the biggest countries in South America. Number 4. It's got by far the longest coastline in the world. It's got by far the longest coastline in the world. And number 5. The least happy people in the world are the citizens of Togo. The least happy people in the world are the citizens of Togo. Okay, so what I want to highlight here is that we have certain phrases that we use to show strong comparisons with the superlative. So the second or third biggest city, one of the, by far. These are common phrases used with superlatives to show strong comparisons. Okay, let's have a look at this exercise. I want you to complete each sentence with the correct form of the adjective in brackets. It might be the superlative form, it might be the comparative form. This will also test your general knowledge. If you need to, pause the video and then restart when you're ready. Okay, let's see how you got on. Number 1. Canada's coastline is much longer than the coastline of Indonesia or Russia. Canada's coastline is much longer than the coastline of Indonesia or Russia. Number 2. Paris, with 15 million tourists, is a lot more popular than New York, which has 10 million. Paris, with 15 million tourists, is a lot more popular than New York, which has 10 million. Number 3. Argentina is the second largest country in South America. Argentina is the second largest country in South America. Number 4. Chicago is much further north than New York. Chicago is much further north than New York. Number 5. The Danes are a lot happier than the people of Togo. The Danes are a lot happier than the people of Togo. And number 6. The people of India are a lot more likely to go to the cinema than the people of Malaysia. The people of India are a lot more likely to go to the cinema than the people of Malaysia. Okay, well done. Here I have a table comparing 3 countries, France, Ireland and the UK. The questions that it answers is how big is the country, how crowded is the country, how many tourists are there per year, what is the population of the main city, and how busy is the main airport. So can we use this table to create 3 or 4 sentences that compare using comparative or superlative that compare these countries, France, Ireland and the UK? I'd be interested if you could write 3 sentences and leave your responses in the comments below. Some examples. France is by far the largest of the 3 countries. You can see that here. France is a lot less crowded than the UK. You can see that here. Wow, the UK, 241 people per square kilometre compared to France's 107. The UK is much more popular with tourists than Ireland. You can see the UK has 30 million tourists per year and Ireland just 6.5. Heathrow is the busiest of the 3 airports. You can see that London Heathrow Airport has 69 million people pass through it each year. Can you write any more sentences using the comparative or superlative and leave them in the comments box below? Thank you. Okay, also I would quite like you to write a sentence comparing your country to a nearby country or an English-speaking country that you know. Please write your sentence in the comments box below. Please also don't forget to subscribe and show your support. And coming next in lesson 10, we will be looking at some vocabulary for features and sights. So this is a good one if you're going travelling. Thanks very much for watching. Have a great day. Goodbye.